welcome Barbara Stonnell, everybody! Hi, everybody. Hello. I know what you're probably thinking. Didn't I see her on the cover of Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue? I gave it a try. I'm Barbara Stonnell, and I'm 64. And you know what they say? A little bit younger than Marty. Just a little. You know what they say? You're as young as you feel. I feel 64. I can identify with those commercials. You know, those stick figures that are walking and peeing themselves and saying they wish they could lead normal lives. Well, if they're 64, walking and peeing yourself is a normal life. And the interesting thing is, they're worse off than I am, because they're made of metal. So if they're walking and peeing themselves, they're also rusted. And the interesting thing when you age is that, especially as a woman, you got hair growing in places you never had it before. I usually shave my legs. Now I shave them about twice a year, whether they need it or not. And I'm shaving my beard. I have worked out, believe it or not, in the gym for over 30 years. I thought by now I looked like the Hulk. Instead, I look like the Hulk's grandmother. I hate going to the doctors. You go there and you get to Nurse Ratchet, and she'll say, get on the scale. Thank you, somebody got that. One flew over the cuckoo's nest for you young people. She'll say, get on the scale. I say, you first, bitch. Don't you want to say that? Anywhere you go, they want you weighed. Screw you. And I'm finding I'm spreading out. That menopausal spread, it's not from overeating, it's from menopause. Menopause. I tell my husband all the time, it's menopause. See the layers. And I've been on a lot of diets. Oh my God. South Beach, Short Beach, no beach, hate the beach. But they have this new diet. It's called the coffee enema diet. Have you heard of it? Lose 21 pounds in 21 days. The only problem is, I just can't figure out how to get that mug up my ass. And I call the gynecologist the vagina whisperer. Right? The vagina whisperer. Because it seems during the exam that he's talking right into your vagina. It's like he's at Jack in the Box, ordering into the clown's mouth. I think I heard him say, I'll have a cheeseburger, fries, supersize that, will you? I'm married. Whoopee. I don't want to say he's old, but in dog years, he's dead. And we're together so long, the only thing we have in common is that we both live in the same house. No, he's not here. Yes, he is. He's not wearing a red shirt in the back with white hair. Everybody turns around. That gives me time to remember my next line. And you know, getting married is like buying concert tickets. All sales are final. No refunds, no exchanges. But if you're lucky, you might be able to trade up or swap. Okay? And I married a hypochondriac with a heart problem. Yeah, oh my God. 30 years of that. We got 911 on speed dial. The last time he cried wolf that he thought he was having a heart attack, he really was. Who knew? I made a bologna sandwich before I made the call. All true. And you know, ladies, it's a scientific fact that men can't multitask. I know it's true, right? No. My husband can't walk and fart at the same time. And he's directionally challenged. He once went from Staten Island to Brooklyn. 2.5 hours later, he wound up in Mystic, Connecticut. I said to him, what gave you the first clue that you missed Brooklyn? Brooklyn? The George Washington Bridge? Or was it that big sign that said, "Welcome to Connecticut"? And I worry when he cooks. He'll put eggs on and walk outside to get the mail, to get the paper, to talk to the neighbors, and then I know when the eggs are done, when the smoke alarm goes off. So marriage isn't all it's cracked up to be, but grandkids are great, and you get along great with them. You know why? Because you have a common enemy, their parents. My daughter. And I love my little grandson. I said to him, "Look, Nanny lost weight." He looked me up and down. He said, "Yeah, Nanny, I can see. Your hands are thinner." Adorable, adorable. Then the other day he said to me, "Nanny, when you were a kid, was there color?" I said, "Color? What are you talking about?" "Yeah, was there color?" I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Well, I'm looking at pictures of you when you were a kid, and they're all black and white." And then he asked me, because he's a little confused, comes from a strange family. He says to me, "Nanny, what's that thing? What are those things next to your penis? What are they called? Icicles?" And then I took his sister to church. And when we were at church, I said to her, "Now you have to behave because this is God's house and you have to be good." She sat down, looked around, and she said to me, "Nanny, I know this is God's house, but he forgot to put in a kitchen." Thank you, that's my
Stonnell, everybody! Fantastic. This is a great show. You guys are an awesome audience. Thank you so much. It makes